Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Okay, here we have an automatic Mazda 2. So Mazda 2s these days on the used market are quite hard to come by, and automatics especially so. So this was registered on the 22nd of September 2020. It was originally one of our cars here at TW White & Sons, registered to ourselves, but we sold it to a long-standing customer of ours who's probably watching the video, so thank you very much for your ongoing custom. And I think this is probably the third car you've had of us, and got away in your new car a few days ago. So thanks very much for the car. It's always been serviced with us. It's done 16,000 and a bit miles. It's the Sport Nav Plus spec, so really high specification, like all Mazdas are. And it's in beautiful condition. You could do with a valet. But it's very, very nice indeed. Now, looking around the car, there are no curbed wheels. There's no paintwork that requires doing. And we've done a pre-sales check on the car. When the customer was in for their last service, they actually ordered up a new car. Previous owner was a midwife, so uses a car within London. She needs something nice and easy to use, for something a little bit higher up this time round. So her car's been on order. It was on order for some time. I think it was end of June. You might have ordered her new car, but we've done a pre-sales check a couple of days ago. So the car is ready for the next keeper. Now, I must mention, on the last service, so the third service, it also had new brakes, so new front pads and discs. Okay, so if you're looking at a car, if that's had it's kind of a betterment that you've had that done, because it probably would have lasted another year, but that's been done, so you won't have to do that for a while now, unless of course you're doing mega miles. So this is presented in black mica. It's got the black cloth interior. Now I'm just going to show you the boot before we get in the car, and I'll run you through all the spec. Now, this is also a Sky Active G car, so these are more economical than the previous vehicles. So if you are comparing these with other Mazda 2s, make sure it is the G. Boot's really good size. You've got 60/40 rear split seat, and you've got a parcel shelf that you can just pop out. Privacy glass in the rear, ISOFIX car anchors on the two outer rear seats, and you've got keyless entry. So really well equipped car. It's like the Rolls Royce of Mazda 2s. Auto folding wing mirrors, electric windows all round. Beautiful steering wheel. And I say that, you probably think, why am I saying that? Because of the popular use of hand sanitizer, a lot of steering wheels have kind of rotted away. Very harmful stuff, that. Right, so foot on the brake, press this button here, car fires into life. There we go. It's done 16,226 miles. Now, previous owner's midwife works in London. She's established 40.4 mpg. Now, just to give you an idea, and that's at 16 miles an hour as an average speed. So that is, low speed, and you've achieved 40.4 mpg. Now, this is a 4-cylinder car. It's got no turbos like the EcoBoost cars or a lot of the VAG group or the Nissans out there that have gone down to 3-cylinder with turbos. This is 4-cylinder, so nice and smooth. Doesn't have that sort of feeling of a rough running car, and then much better for longevity. Oh my god, can't get my words out. If you go and have a look, I mean, we sell them. We have plenty of Fords in part exchange, but they have had their reliability problems. Cars with really small engines and turbos, it tends to go that way. But Mazda went the other way. They made a bigger engine, so this is 1.5. It's 4-cylinder, nice and smooth, and super efficient, as you can see. You got cruise control. You got all your trip computer here, hands-free, indicators, auto wipers, auto lights. You've got rake and reach on the steering column. The earlier ones were just rake. Climate control, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 6-speed gearbox with paddle shifts, and I must emphasize, this has got a gearbox which won't lurch and roll back on hills. It's got a torque converter, so it's nice and seamless, because a lot of manufacturers, especially in the smaller cars, went for these like hybrid gearboxes, which were, a lot of people didn't get on with them. I suppose people have got used to them now, but if you're used to an automatic, this would be more to your liking. It's nice and smooth, seamless, and it won't roll back on hills. Okay. Right, so up here, this is touchscreen, but I always encourage people to use the human interface. Okay. Applications, fuel economy monitor. In fact, we'll have another look at that. Next screen. Look at that. It will tell you how many trees you've saved, which I think is excellent. From your iStop, 40.4 mpg, all great stuff. Okay, and then you've also got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so you can navigate your apps on your iPhone or your Android phone through this system here. Okay, entertainment, you've got DAB, AM. AHA Stitcher apps, I've never used them. USBs here, got 2 USBs. Okay, and then you can obviously use Bluetooth. I personally tend to stream a lot of things, normally documentaries I listen to on the way to work, so I'm very boring these days. And then you can pair up your phone and access your call lists, etc. The sat nav is excellent. If you've watched any of my videos, you'll know exactly what I'm about to say. I have used this to travel across Europe, all the way to the Tatra Mountains. I would probably be getting lost today if I didn't have this. I'm terrible with maps. In the UK, you just put your postcode in and off you go. Abroad, you know, whittle it down, country, town, street, etc. So it did a fantastic job. In the settings, so you've got some display settings here. Okay, safety. Now, you've got smart city braking, so there's a camera up here. Should you get too close to a car person in front when you're doing under 20 miles an hour and there's no driver input, so you're not turning, braking, accelerating, the car will apply its brakes, okay, rather fiercely to stop you having a collision. It's wonderful because it will, excuse me, it's recognised by your insurer. It'll help bring that insurance premium down. You've also got a lane keep assist system. It will actually help keep you within the white lines. Now, we have a customer of ours who's now a colleague. She works for us, we've known her for many, many years, always had Mazda 2s. And when she had her newer Mazda 2, she came and she said, oh, it's pulling to the left and it's pulling to the right. And what that actually is lane keep assist. I suppose it's one step closer to driverless cars. You've got a fantastic sound system, it really is. A GPS sync clock. Got some nice convenient settings. For example, if I walked away from this car with the keys on myself, on my person, the car will lock itself as I walk away. One less thing to do. And you've got some device management there. So, these are a rare car. I'm sure you know that, so we're quite excited about having something like this. Let me share the service history. So here we go. So this actually came from our Weybridge branch. It was registered there. I think it was their showroom car from memory. So that was in 2020 July. June 2021 we did a first service on it. June 2022 second. June 2023 third, and then a pre-sales prep. And I've made a little note here that included front discs and pads at almost 14,000 miles. Okay, and I think that's a real plus point. Right, a few things. Now, this car, September 2020 car, therefore this car is now out of warranty, so we shall put a Mazda 12 months ZZ Plus used car warranty, which is the follow-on from the manufacturer's warranty. It comes with roadside assistance for 12 months, which does rescue you from home, which does cover you in Europe and covers all the passengers. So not one of these bare bones complimentary roadside assistance packages that kind of force you to upgrade. It's a really comprehensive one with MOT insurance for the first year. So should the car fail its next MOT, there are certain items that are covered. Okay, we do have warranty extension facilities, but you do get the Mazda ZZ Plus used car warranty for the first year. And please don't get that confused with these other warranties you can get out there. They'll drive you mad. Now, we have the best part exchange policy because we want your part exchange. We actually prefer you to have a part exchange, therefore you'll get the best deal with the part exchange. But please do all those things we're heavily encouraged to do. Get an idea of what your car's worth and get in touch with us. We can do that for you. We want your part exchange, and we also want you to have a seamless, enjoyable buying experience. If you have a look at our reviews, you can see that, you know, we are here to please. Now, if there's anything, any other info, photos, more specific photos, videos you'd like me to send you, please don't hesitate to ask. We are really here to help, and should it be outside our regular business hours, don't let that put you off from inquiring. You can pick up the phone, leave a voicemail, we'll get notified, we can listen to it and call you back, or drop us an email. As I say, we are here to help, and we're a 7-day-a-week business. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing it, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye bye.